Welcome back. It's time to get medieval, and there's a class on how to do it coming up in Moses Lake. Here with the story is Ryan Lancaster.
Martin Schemp was 10 years old when he developed a love of the lapidary arts.
Just always been into rocks and outdoors and stuff like that, and my mom's friend was doing a demonstration at the Grant County Fair, and then she offered to let me try it, and then from there just kind of took off with it.
Schemp is a fourth-generation Ephrata farmer by trade, but he also teaches demonstration courses on flint knapping and other primitive arts.
Basically what you're going to do is kind of break off some of this thin edge to create a stouter edge.
Schemp also sells his creations to collectors across the Northwest. Learning to make such refined arrowheads takes a lot of time, patience, and materials.
I went through a lot of pounds of rock.
Some of the raw materials Schemp uses can be found around Grant County. Agate and opalite are abundant in the Saddle Mountains area, but the majority of his stock comes from Central Oregon. Having a good source for rock is important because about 90% is lost in the process of flint knapping.
Because this is just going to be maybe a point like so, and then pretty thin, so you're actually losing a lot of weight and a lot of material.
There are a lot of methods for flint knapping, from old-fashioned chipping away by hand to grinding the stone down with modern machinery. While Schemp seems to find a meditative quality to the primitive method, he's no purist.
Indians would have, if they knew it was that good, they would have probably done it too. I mean, they were very resourceful people, so, you know, to say that if they didn't come across this and seen me doing it, they would have probably said, oh, I like that idea.
His curiosity eventually moved on from flint knapping to learning about other primitive skills. He creates cordage out of raw plant fibers commonly found in the area.
So this is kind of the fiber after it's been harvested.
And he makes axe heads using a stone-on-stone method.
I like to look at the artifacts at museums and stuff, and from that I just kind of look and see what they have and how would I make them, I guess, is the question I ask myself.
Schemp is sharing his skills with 3 classes at the Moses Lake Museum and Arts Center this Saturday, July 13. Classes take place from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Schemp says after an introductory lesson, people can refine their skills on their own.
The information's out there. There's a lot of books on it, and it's more about practicing and just going and doing it.
Anyone ages 12 and older is invited to register for one or all of the classes, but there are limitations on size. Cost and pre-registration info is available at mlrec.com or by calling 509-764-3830. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
Looks like an interesting class. We'll be back right after this.